Hi, everybody. My name's Dr. Dan French, and this is History 210. And the name of this course is Healthcare a Right or a Privilege? So, what we're going to do for the next 8 weeks is we're going to look at universal healthcare or government provided healthcare, and we're going to debate whether it's something we should have in the U.S. or whether it's something we shouldn't have in the U.S. And so, because it's a sort of a debate class with an open-ended question, there's really no right or wrong answer. The purpose of the class is just to help you understand how we got to where we're at as far as healthcare goes in this country, and we'll talk about Medicare and Medicaid and some of these other government programs. We'll talk about the ACA, which is the Affordable Care Act, also known as Obamacare, and it's really timely because if you've been on the planet or you've been in the U.S. For the past 8+ years, you certainly have heard the debates about healthcare and government-provided healthcare. So we're going to look at some of those debates and try to understand from a historical perspective how they all came about. So why is this a history class? Well, the reason is public policy, law, all of these things just don't appear overnight. They're a result of many years of debate by the federal government or by the state government, and this stuff is all legislated by the lawmakers in Congress, by the executive branch, and also by judges, by the judicial branch. And one of the core questions is always, hey, is imposing a healthcare law on the citizens, is it constitutional or not? So we're going to talk about what that means. What's constitutional? What is in the Constitution? Is there anything in the Constitution that has anything to do with healthcare? That sort of thing. And the reason the historical perspective is important is because all of these opinions and all of these laws are shaped by different currents that run through our society. So whether it's this idea of freedom or liberty or freedom of government tyranny, these are all important debates because when it comes to healthcare, it's expensive and someone's got to pay for it, and generally we all pay for something that the government provides through our taxes. So a lot of people don't feel like they should pay more to cover other people. Plus we have this robust private insurance network that's employer provided. So it's really a mess. It's a big debate, and a lot of it derives from history. So that's why it's a history class. As a historian, one of the things I try to get you to think about is that the present is really the evolving past. So history is really just not a snapshot into what happened before. It's looking at the present and understanding how we got here. So when you go through this class, one of the things I want you to think about, or actually 4 of the things I want you to think about, are 4 ways of knowing or 4 ways of looking at things. And the first way is you need to ask yourself with everything, what should be important to me as a person? So that's the first thing I want you to think about. And then the second thing is how can all of us live together peacefully? So that's important. And how can I understand the world and the views of others? That certainly plays into this course. And then finally, what will I do in the future? What will I do with the knowledge that I get in school? Will I advocate for a certain cause? Will I vote a certain way? Or will I do nothing and just see what happens and put my faith in the rest of the people in the government? So think about those questions. What should be important to me? How can we all live together? How can we understand the views of others? And what will I do in the future as far as advocating or not a position? So that's sort of the big overriding philosophical stuff. As far as I'm concerned, I'm a historian. I teach history here at Mercy College of Ohio. I also teach history at the University of Toledo. I teach American history, world history, history of technology, history of the environment, and also history of healthcare. So the way to be successful in my class is make sure you follow directions. So that's one of the biggest things I see. So if I ask you to write a short essay and you need to cover 2 points and it needs to be turned in on a Friday, for example, just make sure you do those things. So read the directions carefully before you turn in an assignment and make sure you met all the criteria. And then also the second thing to be successful is make sure you communicate like you're in college. So this class, there's not a lot of big, huge, heavy writing assignments, but there are discussion assignments and short essay assignments, and just make sure that it's college level writing. The best way to do that is before you turn your paper in, just read it back to yourself aloud, and if you do that, you'll catch any errors. Now, that having been said, don't be frightened that there's going to be a lot of writing in here, because there's not going to be. This is a 1 credit hour class, And so you can expect to put an hour or two in a week, some weeks more, some weeks less. But it's a third of the work of a 3 credit hour course. So there's not going to be a lot of papers or anything like that. But what there are, as far as discussions and essay assignments, I expect those to be written so I can understand them, and written so we can show those assignments to anyone else here at Mercy College, and we can be proud of our work. So make sure you aspire to write on the level of a college student. The next thing is communications. So communications is real important to me. I'm really easy to live with. If you're going to be late, if you're having a problem with an assignment, please reach out to me beforehand. The way you can do that is via email. So my email address is dan.french@mercycollege.edu. My phone number in my office is 419-251-1967, and I'm on the second floor of Madison Avenue. My office is 2610, so you can find me there during posted office hours. Finally, my cell phone number. My cell phone is 419-345-7220, and you can call me anytime during reasonable hours, or you can text me anytime. So if you do text me, make sure you let me know your name and what class you're in, so I can quickly refer to you in the course. So again, I'm easy to get along with. I'm excited about teaching this class. I'm excited about working with you for the next 8 weeks. And if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks. Have a great day.